Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, oh Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai. Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. Today, Priyarani, she is going to give class. It is a very wonderful topic called our Lord Ram, our eternal King. Lord Ram's name is famous all over the world, and there are so many lessons we can learn from his lifetimes. Last Sunday also we talked about Lord Ram. Last Monday also we talked about Ram. And today we'll hear from a lady's perspective the Ramayana, the story of Lord Ram. So there'll be some reading, there'll be some singing, and there is some story. So it is said Ram's pastimes are sweet. Whichever side you eat, it is always sweet, just like a fruit. Yeah? So let's hear Ram's pastimes today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We'll start with Jai Radha Madhav. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari जय गोपीजनवल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन जमुनातीरावनचारी जमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन जमुनातीरावनचारी जमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva. Jaya Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्या देशतारिणे। Hare Krishna, welcome to our Sunday program. So today's topic is on Ramayana because just last Monday we celebrated the glorious appearance of Lord Ram in Sridham Ayodhya. The deity was installed, so that's why we are celebrating his appearance. So first what we'll do is we are going to read, because we have started from New Year reading Bhagavad Gita. So we are going to continue with the theme of Bhagavad Gita and do 1.5. Chapter 1, verse 5. So we can go on the Sanskrit. The chapter is titled Observing the Army, and text 5. Yeah. So we'll do the Sanskrit first. I can read one line and you can repeat after. Drishtaketuschekitana Drishtaketuschekitana Kashirajascha viryavan Kashirajascha viryavan Purujita kunti bhojascha Purujita kunti bhojascha Shaibhyascha narapungava Shaibhyascha narapungava Drishtaketuschekitana Kashirajascha viryavan Purujita kunti bhojascha शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवा दृष्टकेतुश्चेकिताना काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजितकुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवा दृष्टकेतुश्चेकिताना काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजितकुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवा. Anybody would like to recite the verse? Drishtaketuschekitana Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujita Kunti Bhojascha Shaibyascha Narapungava. Anybody else? Drishtaketuschekitana Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujita Kunti Bhojascha Shaibyascha Narapungava. Word to word meaning. Drishtaketu Chekitana Kashiraja Kashiraj Cha also Viryavan very powerful Purujit Kunti Bhoja Kunti Bhoj Cha and Shaibya Cha and Narapungava hero in human society. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. There are also great heroic powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraj, Purujit, Kunti Bhoj and Shaibya. Please repeat. There are also great heroic powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraj, Purujit, Kunti Bhoj and Shaibya. So this is spoken by Duryodhan. Duryodhan is introducing this the heroes on the Pandava side. He is explaining to his guru Dronacharya. There were two parties in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. There was Pandavas and there were Kauravas. So when the battlefield was announced and all the fighters, all the heroes were present in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, then on one side there was Pandavas and one side there was Kauravas. And Duryodhan is on the side of the Kauravas. And on the Pandava side was Arjun, Krishna, Bhima, Yudhishthir, Nakul, Sahadev, all were on the Pandavas side. So here, after seeing the army, Duryodhan is showing the army of the Pandavas, that how powerful the army is on the Pandavas side. So all these names which are spoken here are on the side of the Pandavas. So let us read the next verse. Yudhamanyuscha vikranta uttamaujascha viryavan saubhadro dropadeyascha sarva eva maharatha. So now again Duryodhan is explaining. There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamauja, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. So many heroes are described here. Draupadi's son, Subhadra's son, and Uttamauja, Yudhamanyu. So many names are written here. Then we go to the next verse. Asmakam tu vishishta ye tani bodha dvijottama nayaka mama sainyasya samgyarthan tan pravimite. But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are especially qualified to lead my military force. So now here Duryodhana is boasting that these may be powerful, but now let me explain to you how powerful my army is. And the last verse for today is 1.8. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Sammitim Jaya Ashwathama Vikarnascha Saumadattis Tathaivacha. There are personalities like you. Who is you? Dronacharya, the Guru, who taught fighting skills to Pandavas and Kauravas. Then he is explaining there is Bhishma. Bhishma is the great-grandfather of Kauravas and Pandavas, both the sides, great-grandfather. Karna, Kripa, Ashwathama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta called Bhurishrava, who are always victorious in battle. So Duryodhana is saying these all are always victorious. They never, left the battle or were defeated. So the purport is, Duryodhana mentions the exceptional heroes in the battle, all of whom are ever victorious. Vikarna is the brother of Duryodhana. Ashwathama is the son of Dronacharya. So the guru of Kauravas, his son is Ashwathama, and he is on the side of Kauravas. And Somadatti or Bhurishrava is the son of king of Balikas. Karna is the half-brother of Arjuna, as he was born of Kunti before her marriage with King Pandu. Kripacharya's twin sister married Dronacharya. So here there is some relation going on with Kripacharya and Dronacharya. They were two friends, and Kripacharya's sister had married Dronacharya. So the guru of Pandavas and Kauravas, who taught Kauravas and Pandavas the art of, military science. So now we'll go on towards Ramayana. So we'll go on to Ramayana, Prabhuji. Yeah. So the pastimes of the Supreme Lord Ramchandra. How many people have heard of, Ramayana? Everybody? And how many have read Ramayana? Yes. We have watched Ramayana? Yeah, most of us, yeah? So, does anybody know how many verses are there in Ramayana? How many verses does Bhagavad Gita have? Anybody? 700, yeah? And then in Bhagavatam? 18,000, yeah? So Bhagavad Gita has 700 verses, Bhagavatam has 18,000 verses, and the Ramayana has 24,000 verses. So it's a very big, epic, story of Lord Ramchandra. Lord Ramchandra is the personality who came in a human form to protect his devotees, In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that I descend time and time again to protect my devotees, to annihilate the miscreants, and what is the next? To establish the principles of religion. So that's why, what's the verse? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So every time and again when there is, a rise of bad people, who annihilate, who disturb the religious principles, then the Lord comes to protect. And when the devotees are harmed, that time Lord comes. So time and time again, Lord appears in this world to protect his devotees. And on the side business, he kills the demons as well. So we are going to recite some of the stories, what happened during Ramayana. So we'll read one paragraph by paragraph, and then we'll understand what's happening. So this is the Shukdev Goswami here, because this is taken from the Bhagavatam, and Shukdev Goswami is giving so many stories, but then Ram's pastime is such that everybody from the childhood is listening to it. So here Shukdev Goswami is narrating to Parikshit Maharaj the story of Lord Ram, but he said, I'm telling the story in a brief form, because you have been listening to it from very childhood. So it's not, because if Shukdev Goswami will recite the whole Ramayana, 24,000 verses, and Parikshit Maharaj had only 7 days to live, so that's why he said, okay, I will tell you in a brief. So here what is happening, let's read the first paragraph. This 10th chapter describes how Lord Ramchandra appeared in the dynasty of Maharaj Khatwanga. It also describes the Lord's activities, telling how he killed Ravana and returned to Ayodhya, the capital of his kingdom. So here a king named Maharaj Khatwanga is described. Who is Maharaj Khatwanga? Maharaj Khatwanga is the king who came in the dynasty of the sun god, and he is the ancestor of Lord Ram. So Maharaj Khatwanga's story is very unique as well. He was battling on the side of the demigods against the demons very long time back. And he was, he defeated the army of the demons, and then he was, at the last minute, he was asked, the battle had finished, and Maharaj Khatwanga asked that how much time he had left to live, because he was injured quite a lot. So then he was told that he had got only 1 moment to live. So then immediately, he was such a devotee that immediately he left everything, and in that 1 moment, he attained the supreme abode of the Lord. He attained perfection, because at the last moment, he left everything and meditated on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it describes here that how even we don't have to have many years and lifetimes to attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You can achieve that even in 1 moment as well. But you have to surrender. Surrender with your body, mind and soul to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then only you can attain that. So let's go to the next paragraph. So here it is described the dynasty of Maharaj Lord Ram. The son of Maharaj Khatwanga was Dirghabahu, and his son was Raghu. The son of Raghu was Aja, the son of Aja was Dashrath, and the son of Dashrath was Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here, all the descendants from Maharaj Khatwanga are described, that whose son, and we always said that, Lord Ramchandra is in the Raghu dynasty, Raghu Kul. So that Raghu is the son of, grandson of Maharaj Khatwanga. So Khatwanga then was Dirghabahu, then his son was Raghu. And then his son was Aja, and then Dashrath, and then Lord Ramchandra. So when the Lord descended into this world in his full quadruple expansion as Lord Ramchandra, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughna, great sages like Valmiki, who were actually in knowledge of the absolute truth, described his transcendental pastimes. Srila Shukdev Goswami describes these pastimes in brief. So, Lord Valmiki has written the Ramayana, the sage Valmiki, he has written the Ramayana. And then he describes that Maharaj Dashrath, he didn't have any children. So he had three queens, three principal queens, and many other queens as well. But, the principal queens were Kaushalya, Kaikai, and Sumitra. And he didn't have any children, and he was getting very old. So he was worried that whom shall I give my kingdom to? So then Lord Maharaj Dashrath was advised by the sages that he should do a yajna. And in that yajna, he will get from the celestial being, will give him a pot of sweet rice, and which will be distributed among his wives, and then he will get 4 sons. So Kaushalya, Kaikai and Sumitra, they were equally distributed the kheer, and then Lord Ramchandra, Bharat, Shatrughna and Lakshman were born. So that's how the dynasty moved forward. So the next verse is, when Lord Ramchandra went with Vishwamitra and killed Rakshasas like Maricha, after breaking the stout and strong bow known as Haradhanu, the Lord married Mother Sita and cut down the prestige of Parshuram. To obey the order of his father, he entered the forest, accompanied by Lakshman and Sita. So here, after the Lord was, all 4 brothers were growing up, Vishwamitra is one of the great sage who came to Ayodhya. And he came to Ayodhya and asked Maharaj Dashrath that I want your son Ram to come with me and kill the demons, because when all the sages in the forest do tapasya, they are getting disturbed by the demons. The demons are coming and disturbing our yajnas, our fire sacrifices, and we are not able to complete the yajnas. So then Dashrath Maharaj was like, shocked that how can I separate Ram from me? Ram is my life and soul. I can't give Ram. But then, he said that, take me. I am strong as well. I will kill all the demons. But Vishwamitra said, no, I want Ram. And if Ram goes, Lakshman also goes with him. So Ram and Lakshman both were sent with Vishwamitra to the forest, and then the demons were killed by Lord Ramchandra and Lakshman. And here one demon is described as Maricha. So Maricha, and there is one other brother called Subahu. So these both brothers were attacking the yajnas of the sages. So then Ramchandra, he just shot one arrow, killed Subahu, And then this Maricha, he was shot and he was thrown far away into a deep forest or island or mountain somewhere. So he was so shocked that and in fear that he will never come in front of Lord Ram. So this Maricha we will revisit him again because he is going to come in the end back. So this demon was not killed, but his brother was killed. So then, after killing these, all the demons, and then there was a big ceremony, Swayamvar was going on in Mithila. Mithila is a place where Lord Janak and his Janak's kingdom is there, and Mother Sita lives. Mother Sita is the daughter of King Janak. So then Vishwamitra took Lord Ram and Lakshman to Janak. So Janak was a very powerful king, and he wanted to marry Mother Sita to a suitable husband. So that's why, and he had a bow which was so big that 300 people had to lift that bow. No, one person couldn't lift that bow. So 300 men had to lift that bow. So he had put, what you call, what is it called? Yeah, but huh? No. So he said that whoever can lift the bow and string it, that and while stringing, because you have to lift with one hand and string it with the other. So whoever can do that, that person only can marry my daughter. So all the big kings and princes, they strong, they came to the arena, and then each one after another, everybody was trying to lift the bow, but nobody could lift. So then, but Ram and Lakshman were sitting there, and Lakshman was getting a bit agitated that Ram is so powerful, he can do anything, and why he's sitting. So then, but Ram will not get up until he is asked to get up by the Guru, Vishwamitra. So then finally Vishwamitra asked him that, Ram, you go and lift the bow. And finally Ram lifted the bow and strung it and broke the bow. And this bow was of Lord Shiva. So this bow was given to Janak Maharaj by Lord Shiva. So after this, the marriage happened of Lord Ram and Sita. And Sita had 3 sisters, and they were all married to Bharat, Shatrughna and Lakshman. So all 4 of them married and came back to Ayodhya. So after that, all the devotees, all the people of Ayodhya, they were very happy to see Lord Ram, Sita, and it was like, festival every day. But there has to be something, some evil person has to be there. And who was that? Manthara. So she had to, Dashrath wanted quickly to coronate Ram as the king. But Manthara, she said that, Kaikai, why are you doing this? You should have your son, Bharat, to be the king. When Ram will become the king, you will become the servant of Ram. Everybody will become the servant of Ram. So you have to be the queen mother, not Kaushalya. And Bharat should be the king. So then, and because then Kaikai, told Dashrath that, these are my you have to give me the boons which I had, not asked for before. So what did she ask? That you should send Ram to 14 years of exile in the forest and make my son Bharat as the king. So Dashrath was very heartbroken. He said, how can I? Ram is my life and soul. I can't depart from Ram. Let Bharat be the king, but, let Ram stay here. Don't exile him. But Kaikeyi said, no, if he stays here, he will attack Bharat. So I want him to be exiled for 14 years. Then Ram also got the news, and Ram happily went. Ram said, let Bharat be the king and we will go to exile. And if Ram goes, Lakshman will go. And if Ram goes, Sita goes with him. Sita said, I cannot live without you. So then Ram, Lakshman and Sita went wearing tree bark. They didn't, had to give up all royal clothes, and they had to go very simple. So, and then they had to eat only roots and fruits in the jungle. So then they departed for the forest. After departing for the forest, they met Maharaj Guha, the Nishad king. He was a tribal king in the forest, and he was a friend of Lord Ram. So when they met, they were very happy, and the king, he said, please, this is my forest, you can stay here. You should be the king of the forest, Ram, and then you stay here. So then Ram said, no, I can't accept the kingdom or anything. I have to stay in the forest alone. So then he just asked Nishad, the king, that, please, can you arrange for us to cross across the Ganga? So then the Nishad king, he arranged a boat, and then from there he crossed over to other side of the Ganga. And then they met sages in the forest, and then they asked that, is there any place where we can, quiet, be nice setting where we can, just stay where nobody disturbs us and nobody knows that, we will be there from Ayodhya, they won't disturb us. Because, if they know we are here, then they will keep coming and, asking us, please come back, please come back. So then the sage said, please, there is a mountain here called Chitrakut. Mountain here called Chitrakut. And then, it's very beautiful. There are, all trees with fruits, flowers, and water, so you can stay very happily there. And there are lots of sages there. You can take association of the sages, and you will be very peaceful. So Ram, Lakshman, and Sita, they stayed at that mountain, Chitrakut. But Bharat, the brother of Lord Ram, he came there, with the army that, Bharat was so heartbroken when he heard that, Ram had to go for forest because of him, because of his mother, that, my mother has, cursed this, that he has to go to the forest and I have to become the king. And my father, the King Dashrath, he passed away in separation of Lord Ram. So then Bharat was so much in grief and separation that he said, nothing doing. I am going to the forest to bring Ram back. So he, with his army and with all the three mothers, they went to the Chitrakut mountain, and then, first when Lakshman saw the whole army and he saw the flag of Ayodhya, he became very disturbed that, I'm sure Bharat is coming to take away our, kill us, or, because he has become the king and now he's very arrogant. So then Ram said, don't say like that, I know Bharat. Bharat is very kind and gentle person. He won't do anything like that. So then when Bharat came, Ram and Bharat embraced. And Bharat was, in tears, crying that, please come back. The Ayodhya is waiting for you. Please come back. And Ram said that I can't come. I have, my father has given me these instructions and I have to follow. And this is like a legendary saying, in that, pran jai par vachan na jai. So this is like, if life goes, but the spoken words should not be broken. So then my father has given these words that I have to stay in forest, and Bharat, you have to become the king. So be it. These words, I can't, go against my father's words. And my father has given the life for this. So I have to follow his words. So then Bharat had brought wooden sandals of Ram. So he gave that, please put your feet on them, and I will put these wooden sandals on the throne and worship him as if, you are the king. And I will be the servant of Ayodhya. So then Lord Ram put the feet on the sandals, and then Bharat took them on his head, and then he left. But during this time, when Ram and Bharat were embraced, it was like so much heart-melting that even the stones where they were standing, that also melted, and the footprints were there. Same thing happened with Shatrughna and Lakshman. They embraced each other, and the stones melted because of that love. And the same thing with Kaushalya and Mother Sita. They embraced each other, and the stones melted. So when you go to Chitrakoot, these 3 footprints are there. Still now you can see them. Those melted, facing each other, Ram and Bharat, their footprints, Lakshman and Shatrughna's footprints, and Mother Kaushalya and Sita's footprints. So these, 6 footprints are still there melted on the rocks in Chitrakoot. So maybe one day we can go to the yatra to Chitrakoot and we can see, these footprints. So from there, after that, when Bharat went to Ayodhya, and it is said that Bharat was living far, nearby, outside the Ayodhya, and he was doing so much austerity. He was ruling the kingdom on behalf of Lord Ram, and he used to do so much austerity that he used to only eat barley soaked in cow urine. That was the only thing he was eating. So he was the most austere person who was in separation of Lord Ram. So then after that, Lord Ramchandra, he said that, now this Chitrakoot mountain, it is very nice, but now Bharat has come here, all the people of Ayodhya, they know that, we are here. So now we have to move to some other place so that they don't come back, again. So then they left from there, and they came to the Dandakaranya forest, and then from there they killed, so many demons there, and from there they came to Panchavati. Has anyone gone to Panchavati, Nasik? Okay. So in Nasik, this is on the western side of, India. So from east they have come to the west, Ram. And then they had a nice, hut made by Lakshman, and then they were living there. And then there, the very famous story of Surpanka. Everybody knows Surpanka. She was the sister of Ravan. And then she came disguised because she was a demoness. So, and Ram was a very beautiful, handsome, man. So then she got attracted, but she was in a demoness body. So she was thinking that Ram will not accept me like this. So I have to change my features. So then she became into a beautiful lady, and she started saying that Ram, I can be your beautiful wife. Please accept me. And then Ram said no, because I have accepted one wife and I have taken a vow that I will only accept one wife in my life. So I can't. But Lakshman, he is married, but he hasn't taken any vow that he will marry only one wife. So you can ask him. But then she went to Lakshman that please marry me. And then Lakshman is saying, if I marry you, and I am servant of Lord Ram, so you have to be the servant as well, and do whatever services I do. So then Surpanka said, I am not going to be anybody's servant. So then she again went to Ram, and this was going on back and forth, back and forth. And then finally she saw Sita, and then she became very angry that because of this lady I am not able to marry Ram. So then she tried to attack Mother Sita, and then Ram just looked at Lakshman and said save Sita. And then Lakshman just cut off Surpanka's nose and ears, and then she became very sad that now first of all I am a demoness, and now I am without my nose and ears. Now my whole beauty has gone. So she just ran back, and then before that she went to her brothers Khar and Dushan, and then she said there are so many two beautiful men, and then they have attacked me, so go and kill them. So Khar and Dushan brought I think it was 14,000 they came with 14,000 soldiers in their army, and then attacked Lord Ram and Lakshman. But Lord Ram just killed all of them within an hour or so. So then Surpanka, she went back to Ravan. She said, I think Ravan can only do something. So then she went to Ravan, and then she described the beauty of Sita. That see, Sita is the most beautiful. She knew how to entice Ravana to kill Ram. So that's why, because she knew that Ravan is a very lusty person who is after women, and he is very proud of his army. He is very proud of his strength. So then Ravana said that I will get Sita, because she can become my wife. So then what he did was, we will go back to Maricha. Maricha, who was shot by Ram in the forest, he went to that same Maricha and said, you have to go to the forest and disguise yourself as a golden deer, and then attract Sita, that Sita will say to Ram that bring the deer. So then finally Maricha agreed, and he went to the forest, the Panchavati, and then he was roaming around in the forest, becoming like a golden deer. So then Sita said, Ram, this is a very beautiful deer. We can please bring him, we can take him to Ayodhya, because we don't have any golden deers there. So then Ram said, I haven't created such a golden deer in my, creation. I don't know. This is not a real, this must be a disguise. Then Sita said, no, please capture this deer for me. And then Ram said, okay. But he asked Lakshman to protect Sita because they were in the forest. So then Lakshman was staying and Ram went. And then they went so far that the deer went so far, and then Ram shot an arrow. But the deer started speaking in the voice of Ram, that, oh Sita, please save me. Oh Lakshman, please save me. So then Sita heard this voice and said, Lakshman, she told Lakshman that, Sita, please, Lakshman, please go and help Ram. He is in agony, he is shouting. And then Lakshman said, I don't think this is Ram, because Ram is such a powerful brother. He can, kill demons like anything. So then Sita said, no, you have to go and protect Ram. So then Lord Lakshman, he said, okay, but you promise me you will not go out of this boundary, and then I will go. So then Sita accepted, and then Lakshman went. So Lakshman went, and when Ram saw Lakshman, that Lakshman is here, then Ram became very anxious that who is protecting Sita? Why have you come here? So that Sita asked me to come, and I have come. So Ram then they started running towards the their hut. That we need to see Ram and Sita there. So then when they came back, Sita was not there. Ravana, disguised as a Brahmana, sage, had come there and abducted Sita. So then Ram and Lakshman, they were very anxious that where could have Sita gone. So then they started looking for here and there. And on the way, when Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, they were flying in the Ravana had a aeroplane. He had a vehicle which could fly, and that in the middle, Jatayu, the is it a vulture? Yeah, vulture. He was there looking, and Sita was crying, save me, save me. And then Jatayu, he was a big bird. So he came and he was very old, but he came and started fighting with Ravana. And he started fighting, and he was so powerful that Ravana was attacking left, right and center. But finally, because he was old, that's why he couldn't keep up with Ravana, and Ravana was young. So then Ravana cut his wings, and Jatayu fell down. So then Jatayu was lying there, in blood, and Ram and Lakshman came there, and first they thought that Jatayu must have eaten Sita, and that's why all the blood is there, and so Ram became very angry. And then after going closer, and Jatayu said, Ram, I am your servant, I am the friend of your father, because Dashrath and Jatayu, they were friends. So then Ram asked that, do you know where Sita is? So then Jatayu said that yes, Ravana has taken her, and I tried to fight, but I didn't have that much strength, so I couldn't protect her. And then he left his body. And Ram, he did his last rites, because when father dies, the son does it the same way, as because when Dashrath died, Ram couldn't do his father's last rites. So the same way, when Jatayu died, Ram did his last rites, same as if he's doing to his father. And then after paying their respects, Ram and Lakshman, they went towards, because Jatayu said that they have gone somewhere south. So then Ram and Lakshman started going towards south. So then after that, they met Hanuman, they met Sugriva in Kishkinda, and then, doing the alliance with Sugriva, killing Vali. There's a long story. And then after that, gathering the army of the monkeys, because Sugriv had an army, so they had gathering all the army and deploying them to find Sita. And then Ram, because he had faith in Hanuman that he will be able to find Sita. So that's why Hanuman was given the south direction, that you go there and find Mother Sita. So then finally Hanuman found Mother Sita, and Sita was Sita gave a message for Lord Ram. And then finally the whole army came towards the ocean where the Rameshwaram is. Everybody's gone to Rameshwaram? Anybody? Yeah. So there is a place called Dhanushkoti. That's the tip of the ocean, tip of the south. And then there, from there, Ram and the whole army was thinking, how will we pass to go to Sri Lanka? Because Ravan was living in Sri Lanka. So then they built a bridge to go towards the Lanka. So to pass the ocean, they built the bridge, and they went and they fought the army with Lord Ramchandra. And Ravana, he had many, big army of demons, and Ramchandra had the army of monkeys. So they had, quite a different combination of fighting. The monkey army had only, trees and rocks to fight with, and the demon army had, very technical, all the swords, spears, they could do the mantras and all. But still, Ram's army won, and Ravana was killed. So after that, Ravana, Vibhishan was one of their brother, Ravana's brother, and he was a devotee of Lord Ram. So then Vibhishan was coronated as the king of Lanka, and he was told by Ram that you should perform the last rites of your brother, and whoever all the relatives who were killed in the battle. See, Ram didn't go to conquer any kingdom or anything. He just went for his wife, Mother Sita, bring back her. So that's why Ram didn't, because he was so powerful, he didn't wanted that I should be the king of Lanka. He gave everything to Lord Vibhishan. So then here it is explained that the Lord has 6 opulences. He is called Bhagavan. Bhagavan means he has 6 opulences. He is full in wealth, he is full in beauty, He's full in renunciation. He is, and other three, knowledge. Fifth is strength, yes. And the sixth, we forgot. Yeah, so here it is shown that, how renounced he can be. He can accept so much wealth and everything, but he can renounce at the same time. He is not attached to anything. So this, and after Ayodhya, Ram killed Ravan and got back Sita, then Vibhishan gave him the flower aeroplane, which is called Pushpak Viman, to send them back to Ayodhya. And it was not like our small aeroplane, which can fit only few hundred people inside. It could expand and become like a big city, and it could fly by the mind. So if you think that okay, I want to go to America, then you can immediately reach there. And all the army of monkeys, they were in the aeroplane, and Vibhishan was also invited. So Ram had the whole army in it, in the aeroplane. And it is said that they came to Kishkinda, and Ram asked the all the monkey soldiers that get your wives and children also on board, and then we will take them to Ayodhya. So it was like it could expand as big as possible, and it was traveling through the mind. So after reaching Ayodhya, Bharat welcomed. First Ram said Hanuman that go to Bharat and see, give him the news that I'm coming. Your brother Ram is coming, and see his reaction. If he is little bit attached to the throne in Ayodhya, then let me know, then I will not go to Ayodhya. So then Hanuman was sent, because Hanuman was very intelligent, that he could read the face of the people. So then when Hanuman went there, and he was Bharat was given the news that your brother Ram is coming. And then Bharat started, first of all he started crying that after these 14 years, finally my brother Ram is coming. And then Hanuman was he became convinced that Bharat is genuinely longing for Ram to come back, and putting Lord Ram on the throne. So then Ram with Mother Sita, Lakshman and all the other devotees, they came back to Ayodhya, and Ram was coronated as the king. So just let's read the remaining part. So whatever we have discussed, we'll just read through. Lord Ramchandra went with Vishwamitra and killed Rakshasa like Maricha after breaking the stout and strong bow known as Harudhana. The Lord married Mother Sita and cut down the prestige of Parshuram. To obey the order of his father, he entered the forest, accompanied by Lakshman and Sita. There he cut off the nose of Shurpankha and killed the associates of Ravan, headed by Khar and Dushan. Ravana's kidnapping of Sita Devi was the beginning of this demon's misfortune. When Maricha assumed the form of golden deer, Lord Ramchandra went to bring the deer to please Sita Devi. But in the meantime, Ravana took advantage of the Lord's absence to kidnap her. When Sita Devi was kidnapped, Lord Ramchandra, accompanied by Lakshman, searched for her throughout the forest. In the course of this search, they met Jatayu. Then the Lord killed the demon Kabanda and the commander Vali and established a friendly relationship with Sugriva. After organizing the military strength of the monkeys and going with them to the shore of the sea, the Lord awaited the arrival of Samudra, the ocean personified. But when Samudra did not come, the Lord Master of Samudra became angry. Then Samudra came to the Lord with great haste and surrendered to him, wanting to help him in every way. The Lord then attempted to bridge the ocean, and with the help of advice from Vibhishan, he attacked Ravana's capital, Lanka. Previously, Hanuman, the eternal servant of the Lord, had set fire to Lanka, and now with the help of Lakshman, the forces of Lord Ramchandra killed all the Rakshasa soldiers. Then Lord Ramchandra personally killed Ravana. Mandodari and other wives lamented for Ravana, and in accordance with Lord Ramchandra's order, Vibhishan performed the funeral ceremonies for all the dead in the family. Lord Ramchandra then gave Vibhishan the right to rule Lanka and also granted him a long duration of life. The Lord delivered Sita Devi from the Ashoka forest and carried her in a flower aeroplane to his capital, Ayodhya, where he was received by his brother Bharat. When Lord Ramchandra entered Ayodhya, Bharat brought his wooden shoes. Vibhishan and Sugriva held a whisk and fan. Hanuman carried an umbrella. Shatrughna carried the Lord's bow and 2 quivers, and Sita Devi carried a water pot containing water from holy places. Angada carried a sword, and Jambavan carried a shield. After Lord Ramchandra, accompanied by Lord Lakshman and Mother Sita Devi, met all his relatives, the great sage Vashishta enthroned him as king. Okay. Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Did you all enjoy this very short Ramayana class today? It was a very exciting story. Yeah, so Ram story is, even you heard hundreds and thousands of times, still is ever fresh. It never gets old. So today, thank you very much, Priyarani, for this wonderful narration of Ramayana. In just 1 hour's time, she narrated and covered the entire Ramayana. Only a lady can do this. Ladies are very expert. They can do difficult task very easy. So thank you very much, Priyarani. It was very nice of you. We'll just do a couple of announcements before we go for the kid. We're going to sing one very special bhajan in glorification of Lord Ram. So today we can just sit down here. The bhajan will be there on the screen. And just enjoy the whole Ram's glories that we heard. We can remember it again in the form of a song. Before we conclude today, we welcome all the devotees come for the first time or after a long time to our temple. We know our long lost friend Lee is back. Lee, welcome back to the Stoke. We have a Chris Prabhu coming for the first time today. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Anybody else new to or first time to the temple? You can just raise your hand so we know. Oh, Hare Krishna Mataji. You're first time. You're from which part of England you're from? India you're from. Oh, wonderful. Look, wonderful. Yeah. So welcome you to ISKCON Stoke. No, yeah. Anybody else? Oh, Hare Krishna. So we welcome you to Stoke as well. So thank you so much for taking your precious time out and coming to the Stoke. If you want to know more about temple activities, either meet myself or some of our devotees in the shop. And if you want to be part of our WhatsApp group, on your way out on the board, you can see a little QR code. You can scan the QR code and you'll be part of our WhatsApp group. So once again, thank you very much for coming today and being part of our program today. All the guests, before you go, or even our regular devotees, we have some copies of 2024 calendars still available. So before you go, you can take away, these free copies. And if you want, you can give it to your friends and relatives as well. If you want, you can take more than one copy with you as well. So once again, thank you very much. And now we sing the Ram Bhajan. Hare Krishna.
So we'll do the translation first. O mind, revere the benign Sri Ramchandra who removes bhava, the worldly sorrow or pain, bhaya, the fear, and daruna, the scarcity or poverty, who has fresh lotus eyes, lotus face, and lotus hands, feet like lotus and like the rising sun. His beauty exceeds innumerable Kamadevs, Cupids. He is like a newly formed, beautiful blue cloud. The yellow robe on his body appears like delightful lightning. He is the consort of the daughter of Sri Janak, Sri Sita, the embodiment of sacredness. O mind, sing praises of Sri Ram, O friend of the poor. He is the lord of the solar dynasty. He is the destroyer of demons and devils and their race. The descendants of Sri Raghu is the source of joy, a moon of his mother Kaushalya, and he is the son of Sri Dashrath. He wears a crown on his head, pendants on his ear, and tilak, crimson mark on his forehead. All his organs are beautiful and well decorated with ornaments. His arms reach his knees. He holds a bow and arrow. He emerged victorious in the battle with demons Khar and Dushan. Thus says Sri Tulsidas, O Sri Ram, the charmer of Lord Shiva, Sri Shesha and saints, reside in the lotus of my heart and destroy all the evils and their associates like desires. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam. Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam. Nava Kanja Lochana Kanja Mukha Kara Kanja Pada Kanjarunam. Nava Kanja Lochana Kanja Mukha Kar Kanja Pada Kanjarunam. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajaman Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajaman Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam. Kandarpa Aganita Amita Chabinava Nila Niraja Sundaram. Kandarpa Aganita Amita Chabinava Nila Niraja Sundaram. Patapita Manahu Tarita Ruchi Shuchi Avami Janaka Sutavaram. Patapita Manahu Tarita Ruchi Shuchi Navami Janaka Sutavaram. श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् भजु दीन बन्धु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकन्दनम् भजु दीन बन्धु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकन्दनम् रघुनन्द आनन्द कन्द कौशल चन्द दशरथ नन्दनम् रघुनन्द आनन्द कन्द कौशल चन्द दशरथ नन्दनम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् शिरमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु दारु अङ्ग विभूषणम् शिरमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु दारु अङ्ग विभूषणम् आजानुभुज सरचपधर सङ्ग्रामजित करदूषणम् आजानुभुज सरचपधर सङ्ग्रामजित करदूषणम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शीशमुनिमनरञ्जनम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शीशमुनिमनरञ्जनम् मम हृदय कञ्ज निवास कुरु कामादिकल दलगञ्जनम् मम हृदय कञ्ज निवास कुरु कामादिकल दलगञ्जनम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्रीराम 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 रामचंद्र भगवान की जय।
Hare Krishna, we're going to have a little kirtan now. So let's sit down only because we are only have 5 minutes before we finish today. Let's sit down only, listen to Hare Krishna kirtan, then Nashing prayers, then Prasadam for everybody. Hare Krishna.
Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Hari Nam Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladaladaine. Praladaladaine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankana kalaye. Shilatankana kalaye. Ito Narsimha para, to Narsimha. Ito Narsimha para, to Narsimha. Yato, yato yamita, to Narsimha. Yato, yato yamita, to Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha, Hridaye Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha, Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimhamadim saranam prapadye. Narasimhamadim saranam prapadye. Tavakara kamalavare nakamadbhuta shringam. Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubringam. Keshavadrita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita narahari rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. O Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Narsimhadev, Jayo Narsimhadev, Jayo Narsimhadev, Jayo Narsimhadev. Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Vigna Vinash Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai, Srila Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Mahaprasade Govinde,
Mahaprasade Govinde,
Namabhami Vishnue, Swapapunyavatam Rajan, Vishvasona Vajayate, Sharirana Vachajan, Turi India Daikar, Jivis Fele Vishaya Sagare, Talamati Chavati, Loba Maisurumati, Take Jitakan Sansare, Krishna Bado Delamai, Kori Baya Jivajai, Sapasara Madelabai, Say Namarajapam, Vada Krishna Goragao, Pemada Krishna Chaitanya Natai, Jemai Janatai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda,
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahaprasad ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Again, once again, thank you everybody for coming today and taking your precious times out. please remember 9th March, we are having a big festival in the temple. Srila Prabhupada will be coming to our temple, will be installing his deity form or Murti form. So 9th March, Saturday, we're going to big festival here. The more and more invitations will go out, in the next few weeks. Once again, we are giving away calendars for 2024. So before you go, please take your copy. And if you want some more copies, feel free to take as many copies as you can and give it to your friends and relatives. So once again, thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Prashadam awaits upstairs Hare Krishna.